Yeah, good evening. Good evening to all, and welcome to the Business Intelligence Masterclass series. So, good evening. Yeah, Mahi, yeah, good evening, Mahi, and Gulshan Kumar, good evening, and Viru Devender presentations. Yeah, fine. Yeah, okay, Viru Devender, sir, and Suhasini, good evening, and so good evening, everyone. Good evening to all. Yeah, Mahi, yeah, good evening, Mahi, and Gulshan Kumar, good evening. Wait a second, guys. Yeah, okay. So once again, good evening to all and welcome to the Business Intelligence Masterclass series. So last session, like yesterday, we will discuss about introduction of business intelligence, right? So in yesterday's session, we will see, we was learned about what is that, what is business intelligence, how it is work, what is process, what are the important components, and what is that, what are the role played in business intelligence, who are all use that particular concept, and also what is that, yeah, applications of business intelligence. These kind of things we will discuss, like we was discussed in our last session. So today is a day two. So in this today's session, we will see about data types and the data sources and the ETL basics. So ETL is already yesterday, like on Suhasini ma'am will say the answer for this. So yesterday I asking to you, I said you refer with this like ETL. What is ETL? That is extract, transform, load. So yesterday on ma'am will be reply to my questions. So thank you for that. And also today we are going to see how can what is data types and what is data sources, as well as what is ETL, how it is work. Once I give a theoretical explanation, as well as we will see about the example of lively. I will show the example for each and everything. Okay. So without delay, shall we enter the topic? So before that, just a minute. Yeah, good evening everyone. Good evening Minas, Madri, good evening Vishwa, Dayab Khan, good evening, Nagendra Kumar, good evening, Shivani, good evening. So good evening everyone. Shri Krishnan, good evening. Pranay Kumar and Yen, good evening. Yeah, Akshay, good evening. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Yeah, good evening. Sharavana Bala, good evening. Pranav, good evening. And Manashwini, good evening. Maki, good evening. Sujita, good evening. So good evening everyone, good evening to all. So we will start. So without delay, so already time is 6:05. So we can start this session. Okay. So today is a day two. We can see the concepts of what is data, what is data types, what is data sources, as well as what is ETL, right? First of all, what is data types? So the data types is differed based on the language, programming language wise, right? It is differed by the what is like Python is having different data types and C++, Java is having different data types, right? So I am from the Python domain, basic from the Python. So I know. So what is Python data types? That is sequence variables, like sequence data types, numbers, string, integer, string. What is that? Boolean and float. These are all is called as an sequence data types. As well as another data types are Boolean, list, tuple, and as well as dictionary, set. These are all the common five data types for Python programming, right? So generically, data types differ from the in business intelligence concept. The data types differ from the structured, semi-structured, and unstructured. This is the three concept is important for data types in business intelligence concept. Okay, first data types means it refers to the kind of data to stored and processed in the system, that is called as a data types. And a data type is a characteristic of a variable that determines the what kind of data it can hold. The data types include those in the following table as well as user-defined types and specific types of object. That is called as the data types. So in this particular data types differ having three kind of data. I already told this, right? Structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data. So these are the three common data types. Yeah, hi, hi Vidya, good evening. Good evening to all. Okay, so these are all the data types, right? So now we will see what is that structured data and what is unstructured data and what is semi-structured data. So generally we know the structure. You notice that name. The name is refers to the structured data. That means what is that? We can generally be said we can easily read and easily understand the data. That is called as a structure. If we cannot we cannot properly understand the data. That is called as an unstructured. Generally I said if easily we can read that any kind of data or paragraph, that is called as a structured data, or else otherwise is called as unstructured data. Same meaning followed by here. You see that first one, structured data is highly organized data and typically stored in a relational database. That is called as a structured data. So the example is the tables of SQL, SQL, Excel, and also CSV files. These are all the example for structured data. Why? Because of the table format is easily read to the data, right? For example, if I have some kind of data, for example, we take it our company name, employees. Okay, based on the serial number wise, and the employee's name is here. So employee's name, for example, my name is I am Shankar Ganesh. So my name, my Shankar, and my domain is a software developer. The software developer will be mentioned here, as well as my joining date is mentioned. So everything is mentioned the each and every column and row wise. First row in my details, my name and also my details is present here, and everything is mentioned like a column wise. First serial number and also my name and my designation and also my joining date. So each and everything will be shown like a column wise, right? So that is called a structure. Why? Because we can easily understand and read that. Then only we can take the example of Excel files and CSV files and SQL tables. The unstructured is the opposite from structured. So data with no predefined format, that is called as an unstructured data. So the examples are text files and images and videos, audio, email, social media posts. These are all the examples for unstructured data. Because why we can say this kind of things? Because of in images. So we can take the images in our mobile gallery or anything. Oh, okay, the background is disturbing you. Okay. Okay, fine. Wait a second. Once I remove this, but it takes some time. Now it's okay. Now I remove my background. Now it's okay now. Okay. So now I will continue. I think I forget to remove that one. Yeah, fine. Oh, here is the. Sorry, kindly I forget this kind of slide. Yeah, thank you, thank you. So kindly adjust this slide only. I forgot this. So yeah, the unstructured data means having text files. Why? Because of in our phone mobile gallery or our system, everything the videos is not formatly ordered because of it's having different genre and different image, like different format of image, and social media also same like that. So it's not contains the same genre of feeds. Is given different fee. First is going to given to the motivational squad like quotes. Second is given to the songs related. Next is a devotional. So based on the thing, the unstructured like improper data are repeatedly comes, right. Based on our search wise or also our interest in field wise is referring, right. So then only we can say the social media or this kind of things is the unstructured data. The emails also same like that. There is not a same email post like emails are come one email coming from our friend Another email is coming from the job alert, or any interview call. Like this kind of format wise, the emails will become. So that is the improper, like unstructured format, right? Then only we can said it is the unstructured data of text files, images, videos, and emails, social media. These are all things. Semi-structured is, it's not like this structure and also unstructured. It's combined with that. So data that does not follow a strict schema but still contains the tags, markers, separate data and elements. Why we can say this one means the because of the every data it's enclosed, like covered by the one particular tag or particular field. So we can say it like that. So the JSON, XML, and NoSQL and HTML, these kind of things is example for that. The best example is HTML. Now I show you it a second. So once why the HTML is an semi-structured means, here you can see this one. Like are you see my screen? Yeah, my screen is visible now. So now you can see that in this particular HTML codes is showing the each and every places, every inches is showing like this details. So now I will show you the proper one thing. So it's combined with every animations and also backgrounds, everything. So I will show you a proper thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so here the division in this division class is having style of the particular text and also in the text height and the width. So each and everything is showing here. So in this HTML, inside the class, the data will be presented. So here the style of the particular text and the color of the text and the transform of the text and the pixel value and everything will be contained in this particular class. In this particular class, these kind of details are presented. So here the unstructured data is hiding from the comes under from this particular class. So we cannot say it's not proper and also it's a it's not unstructured, it's unstructured. So both are here. The class wise structured format is here. So everything, once I move on to my cursor, so even like the screen, the front screen will be showing. I move on to my screen, the whole page will be what is the shaded. So based on these things wise, we can set we can understand. So here in this inside the details is comes from this particular class. So in classes contains like a proper order, like structure order, but inside the class values is unstructured. Then only he said the HTML is a semi what thing semi structure, right? So then only we can say it is the semi structure. Okay, so now I show you the real example, then only I take this one. So in this particular my slide page, I will take the HTML code. Okay, now. So next one, oh sorry. So this is the thing, the JSON, XML, NoSQL, HTML, these are all is the example for semi-structured data. Now we can understand the structured data is then table format data is called a structure. Then why? Because of we can easily understand the data and we can read that. Then only we said this is structured data. Unstructured data means we cannot read properly and the order is mismatched, like that there is not followed by the proper order. That is unstructured data. Semi-structured means it is not go with that and also that. So both are combined here. So that is unstructured data, so semi-structured data. Okay. Okay, yeah. So next one is the data sources. So what data type is the multiple types is here, structure, unstructured, and semi-structured. Here this one is then data source. If I am in live now, so anyone can reply for me. I can't see anything. Is it okay? Everything is okay now? my voice and my screen. Hello. Anyone? Okay. Okay, now it's okay. Again same problem, no, sir. Again breaking. Screen freeze. The moment is again striking. Everything is fine then why I can get it this one. Now it's okay now. When we say it's okay, it's getting freezed, and vice versa is happening. Right? I also checked it that. So now it's okay now. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay, super. Thank God. Fine. Okay, so I will continue. Okay. Thank you, Varun Vetrivel and Shyam Sundar sir. Thank you, Sugasti ma'am. Thank you, Bharat Raj sir and ANK. Thank you all. Thank you for your response. Yeah, Shivani, thank you. Okay, so now we can continue. So now we see what is data source. So data source is then different datas we can use. Based on the business intelligence tools, we can use the particular multiple data sources. That means data types. Excel file also we can use, and the XML file, JSON file, and what is that? CSV file, Excel workbook. So multiple kind of data files like data sets we can use to use for visualization. That is called as a data source. I will show the example for the data source in our particular tool, visualization tool. What is data source is the slide. Yeah, now I will give explanation. Yeah, data source is the origin of or location of data being used. That is data source. And it can be anything from a file, a database, or even a live data feed. Essentially, its information comes from whether it's the original source or a refined version used in a different process. So just now I said this. So now our main thing, like major motto is then to visualize the data. That is our concept, right? Business intelligence is concept is to visualize the data for our understanding. See, once we want a visualization means we need a data. In that particular data, we can using multiple sources. That is Excel file also we can use. And the common thing, the beginners are also mostly people will use the Excel file. Is easy handle and also easily work with our visualization or any kind of process, right? Because of the Excel file is having what is that? Can you give an example of semi-structure? Oh, semi-structure. Okay, still structuring, I think. Yeah, semi-structure is an example HTML. Just now I will show you, right, ma'am? So wait a second. Once again, I show this. So here. So this is the HTML code for in this particular slide. Now I will show you the one kind of slide. This is the HTML code behind process of this particular slide, right? So in this every text and the dot, the bullet points, and also the picture, the image, the frame, the everything will be showing look like this a front end thing. In the back end thing, we once we can import the data from this particular website, then only these kind of things will show in like this format. Here the semi-structure how the semi-structure will work in this place means here the some order will be maintained, like the some structure will be maintained. So here the class 1, class 2, class 3, like the some line of classes is here. So inside the class some kind of details is presented, right? That is the width of this particular text, and also the height of the particular text value, and touch action, and it is a non what is that, the non sorry the action is known, and also the height and the width of the particular text and the size and the pixel in everything will be mentioned in this particular class. So here is not followed the proper structure format. The class structure is maintained, but the inside the values there is no there is unstructured format. Then this is the thing we will set is a semi-structure. The structure for data is also presented here, unstructured data is also presented here. So once you scroll up that here also the same like this. In this particular how you font, in this font style is differ and the width and height is differ and align items is center or whatever it is. This kind of details is present. It's unstructured format. It's not made in the proper structure. Okay, then only I will show the HTML to show the example for this one for semi-structure. Okay, so once we are move on to our classes like concept, we can detailedly give a brief explanation about this kind of every structure, unstructured and semi-structure. See everything we see the example. Okay, just you know what is what. So what is the things. Once you can understand this, then you can easily learn that the particular concept of business intelligence. Okay, fine. So next one, so what is data source? So now I told you. Once we can using the particular data using from the Excel multiple kind of sources. So once again is stuck. Right, nothing. Okay, so the data source is the origin or location of data is being used. That is called as a data source. Where the data will be generated or created. If I create one particular report, okay, in our company's review, I want one particular report. So what will I do? Oh, once again, it's happening. Guys, again is stuck, right? Or okay? Hello. Is everything okay or not? If my side again struck. Okay. Okay, wait. What is the major problem? What's happening? Voice is also break, right? Or voice is okay? I'm fine. Okay, now fine. Okay. But in my vision is showing like a struck. Okay, fine. If you okay, you okay, sir. Fine. Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, now I continue. Or if anyone you can stuck once you quit the live and come again, you can get the proper visuals. Okay. So what I tell? Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So if I want to showcase the report, I need a data. Then only I will show the create the report and also showcase to another other people, right? In that particular one, in that particular thing is needed for some data. In that particular data, whatever it is, I can use the Excel file format. I can use and XML file and SQL file. So everything I can use. That is called as a data sources. So once I show the one particular tool and open these data sources, multiple data sources, you can understand easily. Okay. So what are the data sources commonly available? That is databases, files and APIs, web data and cloud storage. These are all the types of data sources. These are major common 5 types of data sources. It's available in multiple business intelligence tools. So today I will show one kind of tool and what are the types is here I will show you. Okay now. Okay. So next one is the databases. So each and everything, every values is what is the example of everyone. That is the thing. First one is the databases. The databases is then MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle, and SQL Server. These kind of four things is example for structured data. So the semi-structured data is an example for MongoDB and Cassandra. These both are one of the tools to visualizing. That's also one of the visualizing tools, MongoDB and Cassandra. It's not like visualizing; it is used for analysis things. Web scraping. Yeah, I will show the example. Wait. So now here, okay. Here is that okay. So I identify one mistake, like one problem. Now I sort out that. Now it's okay now. Yeah, fine. So now it's good. Okay. So yeah, we shall we continue. So the general files is called as a Excel. So already we know the Excel, right? Normal Excel file, we can fill it the Excel. Now we show the example, then you can understand easily, right? Here I'll show one kind of Excel. So already you see the Excel, and now just an example for all. Okay. Here I will open an Excel file. So that is the file format. It's one of the sources of data source. Here the product ID is okay. Once I zoom this, here the product ID is here, and the product name, price, and production cost, the revenue wise, the data are presented here, right? So now we can easily understand because it's showing like a table format. So the product ID, the each and every column and the row wise, every product will be shown. Okay. As well as the nylon rope, the product name and the waterproof matches, stainless steel, backpack, multi-tool knife, and battery, flashlight, and jacket, tape, duct tape, purifier, mask. So every product is showing the one kind of order. This is structure. This is a structured data set. The Excel file. Now this is the example, right? The Excel file is in structured data set. As well as the price also in separate column, but the row is properly ordered, production cost and revenue, everything is showing like this. So this kind of things also we can use to visualizing. The product count wise we can visualizing the one kind of template, and price wise how much difference is there, production cost what is the difference between production and price, what is the how much revenue it get. So this kind of pair of concept we can visualize that. Okay now. So this Excel file is the example for what is that? Files. So JSON files also same like that. The XML file, CSV and comma separated is not a much different between the Excel and the CSV. Both are similarly equal. Okay. So the usage of these particular files is a report export, report creation, and data creation, and also data exchange. This is the usage that these kind of files will be used. Next one is the APIs. So the API is using for to interconnecting the two different things. So the API is using for one of the connecting tool, connecting two different things into the connecting tool. For example, the Amazon is here, right? Here the Amazon's major work to sell the product, get it the product from the manufacturer and sell to the customer. This is the major work in the platform. In middle of the in between the manufacturer and customer, in the middle of the thing, the Amazon is a platform to selling the product, right? Here the Amazon really work like a API key because of it's a mediator, right? So getting the getting the data from one particular place and send it the data into the another place. So that kind of thing is called as an API and also platform based. So WhatsApp also same like that. Here I am here, so I want send to message to my friend. So in between with us, the WhatsApp is mediator, like a API to connect me and my friend to interconnect. The connecting work is called as a API. API will be connecting the two different things. Okay. The usage of social media data on the financial markets and the weather data. This is the example for and usage for this can be kind of APIs. The API's major work to real-time data from web services. So next one is the web data. Like the web scraping. So what is the web scraping? So here one. sir will asking. So what is that? Yeah, Gulshan is asking. So now the web scraping is to extract the data from the one particular website. We can create the another file like Excel file. That is called as a web scraping. So if we got a time, we can. I will show you how to scrap the detail from the website and converting into the other file. Like short and sweet, I will say to you. So not today. If we got a time, the extra time is here. I will show you. Okay. So for example, if I open the HTML, okay. So in this page, like this kind of slide HTML, I will open. So now this every details present in this particular HTML tag, HTML lines, okay. So now I will extract the details from here and create the another file like an Excel file or CSV file or normal text file. So any kind of file, I will extract the details and creating the another file that is called as a web scraping. Because how I will get the data from the website, like web page. Here the slide also working in a website, like in Canva is what I will open and using for presentation creation. So in that particular Canva is working in a website. So that is also one of the web page. So I will getting the details from the website and creating the another file that is called as a web scraping. Okay. So the usage of e-commerce prices and news and reviews for using the HTML like web scraping method. Next one is the cloud storage. The cloud storage is already we know. So the cloud storage is using to store the data that is called as the cloud storage. So anywhere or any places we can store the data. The examples of AWS, Azure Blob, and also Google Cloud. These are all the examples. Okay. Yeah, some kind of website will be protected. For example, the IMDb is not give a protection to our site. It's open source. IMDb website is open source, so we can extract the details from that. So some kind of Amazon as well as some kind of unique companies will be lock secure secure them website. Some kind of website is open source, so we can use that. Okay, next one. Yeah, fine. So the AWS, this kind of platforms is using to upload our data for our future preference. So now I want to share like save one kind of file or one kind of material, anything. So now I going to but in my mobile is the storage is full. So what will I do? So I using the cloud storage like AWS as well as in multiple platforms is available in online. So the AWS is very familiar. Amazon Web Service very familiar, and the Google Cloud also one of the platform to store it our data. So we can create one kind of account. So in that particular account, we can store it our data for our future preference. So any places or any kind of device, we know the address like user account, username and the account, we can easily access our data. So it is also working like our Google Drive. So we are all using the drive, right? So in that particular drive is working like the cloud storage. Because in that particular drive, we can store it our data. So we also use that, or else our friends also we can use that. Once our mail ID is have with that particular person, that person also use that particular files. So most of the people you use that, right? The drive, Google Drive. But the drive storage is very less. That only 5 GB storage is here. So every normal mail IDs. Then only we can move on to the AWS, like this kind of cloud services. Okay. So it will store the unstructured, semi-structured and raw data. In all kind of data, we can store it in the particular cloud storage. Okay. Okay, so now, already shared in the link. So now I give a small thing, that is we will offer him one kind of internship program. In this particular internship is having 30 days of recording sessions, all presentations, downloadable source codes and all resources are provided to you. Exclusive 7+ project codes with the downloadables are available, IET confirmation letter and 90 days of LMS course access, assignment plus task, and VIP community groups are available, and high valued IET certificate will be provided to you. Like in starting the stream on, yeah, Bidu Devendra sir. So you are asking the presentations. Once you join with our internship, you can get it all kind of things. So my every day this recording session video will be provided, and presentations and my source codes, everything we will provide it to you, so you can access and use that. Okay, and so is the registration fees is at 999. So registration link already we will share it in the chat box, the comment box. Once you check it, and the pinned comment is having okay, it's attendance, right? So once again we can share the link. You can check it that, and it's a limited time offer. So kindly use that. So coming 31st, this offer will end. So don't miss that. So the payment page, payment how to payment you done. Ramlu last time powered me a free certificate will issue coming Monday, but I still did not get pre-purchase. Oh, okay, you not get right. So okay, no issue. So once I update, remind my team, so we can get it tomorrow. Okay, no issue. So in your registration form, your name will be miss or anything, some kind of mistakes will happen. So once I intimate to my team, they will arrange to you. Okay, no issue. Okay, so next one is the ETL. So ETL is already we said is an extract, transform, load. That is the ETL process, and is a key process in the data integration and also warehousing. So warehousing is nothing but a database. Database is called as a data warehouse or data source. Okay. First one, extract. So extract is nothing but is a collecting process. Data collecting process is called as a data extraction. Okay. So retrieve the data from multiple sources, that is databases, APIs, and multiple files. So what are the challenges are arrived in this particular extract means data quality, access, and volume. These kind of major challenges will happen because the data quality is not well. So the not proper data is presented, or the volume will be high or very low. So these kind of challenges only is happen. And so this is the data process. Okay. Okay, no issue. Yeah, now I try to explain this. The ETLs and they extract, transform, load. So now I have this kind of place. Okay, so you, no worries. So you, who are all missed the yesterday attendance, there is no problem. So the minimum range 18 days attendance is happen. Have okay. So don't worry about that. So we can try to share it tomorrow, or else you don't worry. So one day attendance only missed, right? So in upcoming days you can follow our class and don't forget to give attendance. So today attendance also pinned given, and also is a pinned comment. The attendance link is here. So kindly give your attendance. And yeah, who's that? The Manaswini. So now I explain the ETL process. Okay, listen. So extract is then to retrieve the data. So collect the data. That is the extract. Already we know about that, right? So in that particular collecting data, whatever kind of type we can use. So the database, the SQL or API or Excel files, so whatever it is, we can use the data file. The challenges is happen. Data quality will be increased or decrease, or like enrich or good or bad, anything. And volume will be high or low. So what this kind of challenges will be happen, we can manage that. And transform means we can pre-process, that is transform. So the cleans, standardize and format the data for our analyzing process. That is the transform. Because of the multiple duplicate data are presented here, the repeated data are presented here, or null data like what is it? The cell is here, but the data is not presented. The null values are presented here. So these kind of things happen. That is we can handle. That is the process will be called as transform. The typical operations are filtering or sorting. That is typical operations. Like we can filter the data or sorting the data or removing the duplicate values like duplicate data. Data type conversion. So if we need one type into the another type, or else aggregations and enriching the data. Enriching means to combine the two different data sets into the same data. For example, so I have a company review dataset is one kind of file, and the employee data details is having one kind of file. So now I combine both both files into the single file. Then only I can make it the overall overview, the review of our company. So that is the enriching data. That means to combine the different two data sets. Then the load. So once we can done with the processing, deprocessing, we can move to the transform our target system. That means our visualization process. First thing we can collect, that is extract. The extraction is nothing but a collecting the data. Okay. So next one is the transform. Transform means we can clean the data and also organize or what is that? Removing the data. That is called as the pre-processing. The pre-processing format is a transform. Next one is a load. Finally, we can done with our pre-processing. We can load our data into our tool, like any kind of tool, business intelligence tools. So what kind of process we will do that? We can upload our data into that particular model or anything. Okay. So yeah. So now I will show the example for one kind of tool. So I opened the Power BI. So the Power BI is one of the leading tool and also it's a very familiar also. So now I show you the particular Power BI application. Okay, my system is little bit slow. Then only there's some stuck thing. So this kind of buffering, this kind of things is happen because of my system is too much storage. So then only is happen. Okay, so it takes some time. So can you wait? So now it's okay. So now I open the particular application, that is Power BI application. Once I create the report, so that is a blank page, like new page. So this is the UI for Power BI. So most of the people use already, you know that. So just I will show the our today's concept only. So data source and these kind of things. First thing, data source. So what is data source? So here in this particular Power BI tool is having multiple data sources. The Power BI will be accepted. So now you see that here the Excel workbook. So here the all means all data sources is showing on single list of format, or else we can change it that like the file format, file kind of data sources is available. Once you click the file, here the Excel workbook, CSV and XML, JSON, folder, PDF, Parquet and SharePoint. This similar fields only using for file format sources, file format data source. Already I said right, the file format is Excel, CSV, JSON. These are all the example of files, the file data source. And database is having SQL, Access and Oracle, IBM DB2 database, and then it's MySQL, PostgreSQL, Impala, and multiple sources are available. So the MongoDB also here, the MariaDB, and the Kailigence, ODBC, Exasol. So these are all the SQL database sources. Once you know the SQL, you can easily understand this one. So I also give a basics of SQL, so don't worry about that. It's a micro fabric. So based data sources are vast data sources are available. So whatever it is, we can use in the Power BI tool only. Okay, it is the only Power BI tool. Can you notice that? Power Platform is also here. Azure data is also here. Online services, that is web. So here the web data is here. So others we are move on to this. So everything is here. The web, Python script, R script, Spark. So additional sources are available in this particular data. So if example I will choose the CSV. Okay, I choose the text CSV and connect is move on to my local server. So these kind of sources are available in your system. You can directly import that. So now I have a CSV, like the Excel file, right? Whatever it is. It is the Microsoft Excel comma separated values. The CSV is stands for comma separated value. So once I click this Netflix data set, like that file, and give them open. Just wait a second. Okay, now you see this here, the ETL process is happened, like present. So here the extract table using examples. The extract here, extract process, and is a transform process, and is the load process. Extract, already we can extract the files, extract the data. These kind of data are extracted. Here you also compress these kind of data. You can use this extract table using example. This kind of option you can choose. But here you can manually type the data. That is the one disadvantage in here. So now the all data are combined are showing like this format. So what kind of data you need, you can manually type in this particular thing. The column one is here. Now I change the column name like show ID. Give the show ID. Give the column name. So inside the column, I will fill the date values like S1. Then I will add it that another cell. So here is notify. So how many rows is here? So everything will be showing like this. So if you want, I need only top 100 serial numbers and 100 show IDs. So others is not needed. So you can cut it like cut that. Okay now. So this is the extract process. Oh sorry, it's closed. Otherwise, you don't need to extract manually or compress your data. You can directly give a transform data or load. So transform data is using for pre-processing. Already I told this. Once again, I open the data. Yeah, Sudhakar. If you want the notes, today's note or yesterday notes, kindly join with the internship. So we cannot share it into YouTube. So we have this internship program, like kind of internship is conducted. So you can come with the join that. You can get it all kind of things. My video and the presentations, everything you can get. Okay. So here, I told already. So extract is using for to compress our data, or you can extract still, or else you can go into transform data. Why transform data is needed for here means you also notice that the director column is having some missing values like null values. That blood and water TV show is not have a director name, and what is the jailbirds also they don't have a director name. Kotta factory is also not have a director name, and the cast is not here in Dick Johnson dead. So some kind of missing values is there. So in this same missing values, we can take that our visualization. So visualization is mismatched, so we cannot properly understand that. So once we can remove this and avoid this kind of, ignore this kind of null values, can easily understand to our visualization. So once we are move on to a visualization, I will told you how can we access this kind of things. Or directly you can give the load. So here first extract the data, then we can transform done. Then we are going to the load. The load data is going to directly upload our data in Power BI for visualization. Once I click the load means, so it takes some time. Wait a second. Here our data set will be loaded here. So once the process will be done, the data set will showing here. Screen is freezed. No. It takes some time. Okay. So my system is a little bit slow, so then only the times to take this much. Okay, it's no needed. Some error is happened. Here, based on the column name wise, the field will be showing. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Let's say adjust this size. Okay. Now you see this. Here, the caste, country, column name wise, the everything will be shown in this particular data field. This one is helpful to make a visualization. Okay. So this is the way we can upload and understand the ETL process. Now I show you how to extract the values, like collect the values, then how to transform. So I'm not show the example, but I said how to do that. And finally we can load our data set for our business intelligence tool. Okay. So This is the way we can load it our data. Okay, so today is that we will see the example of like we will see the concepts of what is data type, data, what is data source, and also what is ETL. Right? This kind of thing we will discuss. So each and everything. So data type is a structure, unstructured, and semi-structured format. I will show the examples also. Semi-structure structure is a table format is called a structure format. Unstructured is an HTML or else, images, videos, social media posts. These are all the unstructured example. And semi-structured is an HTML code is the example for semi-structured. Because the elements is structured, but inside the values is not. It's unstructured. And next one is the what is that? Data source. What are data sources are available? Databases, APIs, files, the web data, and also cloud storage. And I will say the examples also each and everything. And finally, we will see the ETL process. So what is ETL? Extract, transform, load. How it is do that? To collect, pre-process, and load like visualization. That is ETL process. Extract, transform, load. So I will show the example of also I take on particular Power BI tool and give the example of this one. So that's it. So in the upcoming session, we will see tomorrow we will discuss about the SQL. So SQL data extraction. So we will see the basic of some basic introduction of about the SQL, and we will move on to the extraction. How to data extract from the SQL file. Okay, this is the thing we will see in a tomorrow session. Today the concept is done. So I hope you will understand this one. Sudhakar Kadakanchi. Can you please provide yesterday and today's notes? Yeah, Sudhakar, once again I repeat that. So we cannot share the notes and presentations here. Okay. So kindly join with our internship. We will provide everything. So my video, recording video, my explanation video, and also my presentations, source code. Tomorrow I will be working with that code. I'll also share it to you separately. So we cannot share it here. Okay. So kindly join with our internship. You can get it this kind of things. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Thank you. So today some kind of deviation has happened. So sorry for that because of some my system mistake and also some animation is not fit for this kind of light. So then only the buffering and distracting is happen. Sorry for that. So and if you have any queries, you can contact with the mobile number also we can provide it, or else you can share your opinions or your queries in chat box. We will retrieve that. So any kind of question or queries you can ask, or else you can leave. Okay, thank you, Bharadra sir and Shyam Sundar sir, thank you, Shivani, thank you, Lakshmi, Durga, thank you, Maki, thank you, Srinivas, thank you, PA, thank you so much. So everyone said thank you, that's okay. So if you can give a feedback also, that is helpful for me. If you're okay with that, or I am going to slow, or if you need any more information or anything you need, whatever you need, you can ask. I will try to sort out that. Yeah, okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Bhadrasa, sir, thank you. Yeah, Pushpa, MK, thank you. Lakshmi Shri, thank you all. So don't forget to give your attendance. So one or two people will are still yesterday is leave it. Okay, it's finished. So in upcoming sessions, you can forward to attendance. So middle or end of the session, you can share it our attendance link. So don't forget to fill your attendance. Okay, fine. If you don't have any doubt, you can leave. So we will wind up. Thank you all. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Soman Skarapa. Thank you. Oh, sorry, Som Sankarapa. Sorry, I'm not properly read your name. Pranav, thank you. Okay, thank you all. Thank you. We will meet with that tomorrow. See you.